Now, there's one thing about doing business generally and access to law, which is if you have someone like LawPath, where you can get on a call, have a quick call, and get some advice and guidance from a law firm. That's great for reviewing contracts, doing transactions, things like that. Then there's another side of it, which is enforcing it. And a lot of times people say, well, I have a trademark and this person's infringing it. And the lawyer said, okay, well, we'll send a cease and desist letter and we'll tell them to stop infringing. And so you send them letters saying stop infringing and they say, no, get stuff.
Mm,
Well, there's nothing the lawyer can do now.
mm,
The only way that you can actually stop them now is to go to court. And the same thing with someone saying, oh, they breached the contract, they haven't paid me. Well, a lawyer can send a letter saying, we demand that you make payment. But if they don't respond, the only next step is going to court. And even though it looks like a breach of contract and like everything says breach of contract, it's not actually a breach of contract until a judge says it's a breach of contract. And that's what's very difficult is to actually get the enforceability of the law, and access isn't quite there to justice, if you were to call it justice, because to get to justice, you have to go to court.
mm,
And to go to court's very costly and expensive. And if you're the one that hasn't been paid, you might put you in a financial difficulty. And for you to get out of that financial difficulty is to get money from the person that owes you money.
mhm.
And the only way to get the money that that person owes you is to pay a lawyer to get that money. And so that's where it becomes very difficult because at the end of the day, the enforcement of the laws is a long process. It can be a long process and it's a costly process.